Hey everyone, how's it going? July 5th, the day after the 4th of July holiday. I know I was excited to get back uh, into trading. It's kind of quieter. It's almost like you're missing something when the market closes for a holiday. Um, so I was fielding questions from someone in regards to the 5-minute app. And someone else had asked a long time ago as far as how to run this thing on a PC or a Mac, for example. So what you can do is Google BlueStacks. And it's basically an emulator which allows you to run Android apps on a PC. BlueStacks app player allows Android applications to run on a PC. So I believe it's free. Play around with that. And hopefully it'll allow you to run the app on a PC. So I was fielding questions today, man, is this touchy, on, on the app itself, the percentages. And yes, you want your opening bars to be as narrow as possible. Now, if I look at the SPY, 0.5% from this opening candle. They also asked as far as triggers go. And if you notice, and these times are central. It's going to be the time zone that your phone is set at. So at 8:55, it triggered short, which is this candle right here. But then if you notice that 9:10, a close greater than the 5-minute low, which was this candle. So that's kind of an initial signal to get out or to bail on the trade. And as we saw today with quite a few stocks, is, it bottomed it and actually opened down. So we traded down in the open, and basically buyers stepped in afternoonish and basically never looked back. I think, for one, I was a little surprised that we were down as much as we were. But then I was surprised at how strong the buyers were and how much they moved the market up. And I think Alan kind of saw that as well. So I think really that's all I have. Hopefully both of these apps are working for you, the 5-minute rule app and the earnings app. And like I said, as usual, feel free to IM me through Facebook. Feel free to send me a message. I'm here if you have questions, thoughts on the apps, that sort of thing. So yeah, I don't know your thoughts, Alan, as far as the market goes.
Yeah, well, let's go ahead and so going back to the app, I've been getting some new people with the app, people asking questions. Now, what amazed me this morning, this is my ringtone for the app now. What amazed me this morning is we started out 300 points down, 400 points, 500, 600 points down. The app was telling a total different story. The only one that the app was telling to be short was ExxonMobil, and then U.S. Steel and Cliffs. That was it.
Yeah.
At 10:15, Google went green. And basically everything went green between 10 and 11. But if you look at Google, and the other one I got into was MU. MU really surprised me. That went long too. So let's look at MU. Can you bring up the charts just so tell people kind of what can you bring that up on your Fidelity?
Sure. And let's get
And you got the You got the old version of Fidelity.
I probably still do. If I
Yeah.
said, "Do you want to upgrade?" And I said, not yet.
I wouldn't the either. The new stuff's awful. I'd like to get back to the old version myself, but I don't know how to do it.
So,
You know how to do it? Let me know. I hate the new version.
well, that's not working. So let's see here. Today, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So basically, you had you were in that pretty quick.
And let me see this. It add stock. MU. Oh yeah, 840. So basically, never look back, to tell you the truth. So yeah, which is 9:40 Eastern time. This candle, it did close 9:45, an hour and a half. These candles closed below the prior low. Basically, yeah, just continued up. So, and for those of you that are looking for exits, there's two basic types. The first is these lower lows or higher highs if you're on the short side. And the second trigger is when it dips back into the 5-minute range. Now, Alan, you also trade based on timing.
Well, yeah. I mean, the thing is that I've always said get out at 10 o'clock and then wait. Now, this one would have been a great one to get out at 10.
Yep, right here, that first half hour.
Yeah, you got that spike upward, then it reversed.
Yeah, because what people are doing is they're getting in and they're taking profits.
Now, go ahead and hit a line over at that 5-minute high. Now, I learned this. I may not take any credit for it, but I learned this from a couple mentors. But the main one, I guess I would go ahead and say, there's two of them that I've got this from, which is Tim Sykes, and the other one is Oliver Velez. And I use it. And what I like about it is that this is a buy opportunity right here where you had it approach the 5-minute. So it never really got down there, but the thing is that it gave you a place to the buy in. And as soon as you got that green, you should have been back in. But the key thing is that you had a buy opportunity. Bring up Google. Look at that. Beautiful. Right there, you're in. And you had a nice $100 move on that. So what was that? That was 21.75.
Actually, the 5-minute high was right around 21.55.
Yeah, and some people say, "Well, I can't make any money on this." On a $100 move, $125 right there. One of the ones I actually did real well with today was American Express and Visa. They were slow on the turnaround, but they got with the program. You notice that they got in pretty late. I got in at noontime.
Yeah.
And then so you don't panic. You let it bounce off of there, let it come back up, and then by the end of the day, it's a nice return.
Yeah, once it broke the 5-minute high, it never closed below that 5-minute line again.
Yeah. So I mean, today I did thousands today on these two techniques. I mean, so AXP, Visa, MU, Google. Those are the ones I like. And people say, why do you like those so much? Is that because they seem to follow the market pretty well. I looked into getting a couple other ones. I looked into getting bookings, too expensive. I looked to get in Marriott, too choppy. I look for other options. I actually looked to get into coin today, COIN. I would have made out, but not the returns that I want. So
Yeah.
you need, the key thing is with options, you need something that's going to move. But what I found very fascinating is I kept watching the markets, and I'm like, down 300, down 400, down 500, 600, all calling recession, all saying that, the bottom is dropping out.
Right.
And then I'm just like seeing 1 call, 2 call, 3 call, 4 call. I'm like, everything's turning into a call. I said, I don't get this. The market's down 600 points. Don't be fooled with what you hear. Don't be fooled by anything other than what you see. Only go with what you see. See, American Express, you could have panicked. Look how it bounced off that 5-minute high.
Yeah.
Don't panic. Make sense of this and follow your rules. So,
Right. Yeah. Interesting.
So, key thing is get the 5-minute app. I will go ahead, and I'm working on Vimeo and a couple other sites to get a tutor on how to use this app. The key thing is you want to be in the same direction of the app. But the key thing is with the app, you have to get in when it tells you to get in. Don't mess around. Don't wait 15 minutes. Don't wait a half hour. Don't wait an hour. Don't wait a day. Don't hold overnight. Get in when it tells you to get in.
Right.
And you're gonna be very successful with this app.
And we just listed 4, 5, 7, maybe 7 or 8 stocks here, and it unless you're sitting at a computer and flipping through screen by screen or chart by chart, let the app tell you when to look at the chart. You can just plug those stocks in and let them do what they do. AXP here would not have triggered at all until this candle.
Yeah, you notice the algorithms in the app. It's a false one right there. Right.
Yep.
There. Yep. It never triggered because it has to break it. This is all based on algorithms that they use in the markets. These are algorithms. They work. And you can see it right there. It didn't break it. So you had no basis to buy in. And then look at how it bounced off the 5-minute high.
Yeah.
Is it just like does that naturally? No. Algorithms. That's how this works.
Well, and for those of you that are confused, so this app is Central. These times are Eastern. I figured out how to change my Fidelity app to 10:50 triggered long. 11:30.
So it's just beautiful. It's off to the races.
Oh, 10:50, which is, I'm sorry, I confused myself, which is 11:50 on this chart, which is that candle. See, if I put the cursor here up on the upper right, that's 11:50. So this is the candle. So this basically sat silent until 11:50 Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Excellent. Well, I got to go. Got some things to do. Hope you had a great 4th of July 4th.
As I said in my, I put a video out yesterday. I hope everybody has their digits still. Hope nobody. Yeah, to be young again. Yeah.
Young and not so bright.
Right, exactly. So
Don't
yes.
take your hand off. So.
Yeah. So yes, hopefully you guys like and subscribe to this channel. If you have any questions at all in regards to either this 5-minute app or the earnings app. Or if you still have questions in regards to how to run the app on a PC, if you don't have an Android phone, or iOS phone for that matter, reach out. I'm here. I work from home. There are days where I go stir crazy and just need the distraction. So hopefully you guys have a good rest of the night. And we'll talk to you guys soon.
All right, we'll see ya.
Bye, everyone.